Sometimes takes a long time and a hard time to realize he just doesn't deserve your you. She lost herself in him, and after he was gone, there was a great refinding. I really believe that, in that sometimes when we're in these relationships and then we come out of it, there is this like great refinding of self. And I believe it's really, really powerful and really important to re-find yourself, especially before jumping into another relationship. Often I've found this for myself. Love the one they are, not the one they should be. She burrowed her face into me. I missed you, she said, long before I ever knew you. I love her because she steals my socks. I love her because when I find her in them, they never match. I love her because they're always too big and the gray part for the heel sits far too high. I love her because she wears them to sleep and one always falls off. And then she wakes in the night and can't find it and her foot is cold. That is why I love her. That's kind of the idea of not being able to fully explain sometimes why we love someone, and it's so often for their idiosyncrasies, their quirks, that at least why I fall in love with someone. And it's like sometimes things people think are crazy, but it's like those little things that make that person them, and that's what we love. Do you hear that? He said. Listen close. The universe is singing to us in shooting stars, daring us to fall in love. This section is called The Dark. Through my soul may set in darkness, it will rise in perfect light. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. It's a quote by Sarah Williams. There is all sorts of magic beaming in your bones. Life is the art of failing magnificently. Have you ever looked at the stars drunk and sworn they were burning just for you? It's hard not to believe in magic. It's hard not to believe in whiskey. Stay away from trouble, Mama said. But then some of us need the storm to feel safe. Have you ever smelled a smell that brings you instantly back to a moment from your youth? I always loved that feeling. I hope that's what death is. Just sitting on clouds, smelling old smells. The funny thing about chasing the past is that most people wouldn't know what to do if they caught it. A soulmate would be great, but at some point, I'd settle for someone who gets back to text messages. That's true. She loved him with everything she had. But somewhere along the way, she forgot that she too was someone. She too was worth loving. Don't waste any more tomorrows on someone who wastes your todays. Never be afraid to change the prince's name in your story. Keep your head up, the old man said, for you are a lion. Don't forget that, and neither will the sheep. The plane shook, and it scared her, not because she was scared to fall, but because she cared so little if she did. I'm going to do more questions, but before that, and I do want to make sure I